This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal and Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon. Wait a minute. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Shelton Fastpitch Field. Deidre Callan, it is now senior recognition. We're about ready to get that underway. You can see the girls there. Jerry's with me. Hey, Jerry, how you doing?
Hi, Deidre. I'm doing well, buddy.
All right, we've got everything going. We have some seniors to be recognized. We're going to turn this over to to Travis, I believe is his name. He's going to be running the show here. I believe that's his name. I don't know the last name, but we're getting into that. And I have a whole thing to read, but it's inappropriate because I don't know what's going to happen. So Jerry, beautiful sunny day.
Yes.
Andy should be joining us here as soon as he comes in. What's going on there? Okay. As soon as he makes it to the ballpark.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, it's about 75 degrees. And this will be the last two games for the girls this season here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're told that they need this game to help get them into the fourth place and that playing game, which would be on the 11th, I believe. Is that right?
The 11th?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And that'll be down south?
Yes. I believe it'd be at, I was going to say Prairie, but that's not. I think it's Mountain View. I think it's Mountain View.
Let's see. Today is the 4th, so it'll be next Monday.
Next Monday. That's what the brackets say right now. And we'll see what happens, because you do have to go through all this. They have to officially make the number 4th team. They're sitting in 4th place now.
Okay. But
they have to make sure, and this game's very critical to that, with 2 games remaining.
Yeah.
3 games remaining, right? Yeah. You got.
I might have to drive down because I've got a senior driving class.
Well, we'll
figure that out.
We'll figure that out when
later.
When they make it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
When they make it.
Let's not get the cart before the horse, right?
Right. We're still there's still a doubt about Saturday too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's what I was told, and that's the baseball team. It's scheduled, but if they don't make it, they won't go in. So
if they get 4th place.
If they get 4th place. Now the boys have to win one of their next 3 games. They have to win one. They have 2 against Black Hills. They get one of those for sure, and then they play Tumwater to wrap it up. And here's Andy.
Yeah. Hi, Andy.
Andy's come in real. We started without you, buddy. Hi, Andy.
And I'm going to just let you use my book.
Great.
How's that sound?
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for the senior recognition to get
pencil?
underway.
No, I got my pencils. I'm good.
You can't come in. It's 2 seconds late. You know what happens around here. Yeah. So we're waiting for them to start the senior recognition.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we're just waiting here. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in early, as we're still waiting for things to get underway. And I do have a microphone pointed at the PA, which is right behind us. It'll be interesting. So, yeah. If you can see her out there, there's Shauna Whelan out there with her camera. She's out here to capture all the activities. As Shauna does work for several media outlets, including the Play On Sports, as well as the Shelton Mesa County Chamber. She does have her photos available online. Just search Shauna Whelan Photography on Facebook to get in touch. Every once in a while I'll put a link up as well on Mason Web TV. But she has a lot of stuff. She's very active.
Yeah.
She tells me, I can't believe the season's almost over.
Speaking of active,
yeah.
I saw her this Saturday taking photos at the Shelton Invitational, and I enjoyed it. It was I got to do the discus with Matt Parnell, a good friend of mine who's a teacher at the 6th grade level at the middle school.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun. Kids were great. Some really good throws.
The only thing I couldn't find out about that is the athletes of the meet. Were there athletes of the meet this year?
You know, I did not stay till the end. I left at 4:30 after my after the boys and girls discus.
Okay.
So
Well, I searched all over. I got results, but I couldn't find out who the athlete
was.
Other athletes of the meet. Yeah. Usually is a female and a male athlete of the week.
I was very impressed with the discus thrower from Onalaska.
Oh, yeah?
Threw 184 feet.
Yo.
That is good. It's not the record, though.
Good evening, everybody,
the record
and
is
welcome
a little
to tonight's senior
All
night
right, let's turn it
celebration. We would like to welcome all of our families, friends, fans, and supporters here tonight. Thank you for being here to celebrate this special group of seniors and everything they have contributed to this program. We would also like to recognize and welcome the Black Hills team and coaches. We appreciate you being here tonight and being part of this occasion. Tonight is about celebrating our seniors, their hard work, their growth, their memories, and their impact on this program, both on and off the field. We hope you enjoy the ceremony, and thank you again for joining us for senior night. Our first senior is someone every team hopes to have, Kale Montano, number 19, center field. She's reliable, hardworking, and always ready. Kale is being escorted by her parents, Sean and Brittany, and friend Marley. Kale has been part of this program for 3 years, and this season she stepped into a leadership role as team captain. She is the kind of player you can always count on. She shows up, puts in the work, and gives everything she has every single day. Over the past 3 years, Kale has truly embodied hard work and dedication. She's grown as a player, a leader, and a teammate, and her consistency has made a big impact on this program. And of course, we have to talk about one of her favorite memories because it might be one of the most unique. On a bus ride, Kale and Marley managed to rip off an acrylic nail, and instead of panicking, as most would, they decided to use it as a good luck charm for their game against Bremerton. Next year, Kale will continue her education at University of Montana, where she plans to study elementary education. Kale credits her biggest inspirations to her parents. They've always taught her to work hard, set big goals in life, and they have supported her in everything she has done. She is incredibly grateful for their constant encouragement and support. Kale, your work ethic, leadership, dependability have meant so much to this team. Congratulations, Kale. Our next senior is what we like to call a true utility player. But honestly, that might be an understatement. Nevaeh is being escorted by her mom, Danielle, sister, Angel, cousin, Willow, and friend, Izzy. She's number 27, a pitcher, a catcher, and a utility player. Nevaeh has been part of this program for 4 years, and during that time, she's played just about everywhere we could put her. Pitcher, yes. Catcher, yes. Anywhere else, also yes. But what really makes Nevaeh special isn't her versatility, it's her in the best way possible, though. Her favorite memory is everything. As she said, I absolutely love this sport and the girls I play with every day. Every moment with this team is my favorite. Next year, Nevaeh will continue her education at Eastern Washington University, where she plans to pursue a career as a prosecutor and eventually become a Supreme Court judge. Nevaeh credits her biggest inspiration to her little sister, Aubrey, who motivates her and means so much to her. Congratulations, Nevaeh. Our next senior is someone who truly leaves it all on the field, sometimes literally. Our third baseman, number 27, Abby. She is being escorted by her mom, stepdad, Mariah, Isako, and family. Abby has been part of this program for 3 years, including 2 on varsity. And in that time, she's made a name for herself with her effort, toughness, and all-out style of play. At the plate, Abby holds a strong .323 batting average and 96 at-bats. But Abby plays with everything she has, diving, charging, and even crashing into walls to make a play. Outside of softball, she also competed in volleyball and powerlifting. Her favorite memories come from this season's practices, which reminded her of why she loves the game so much. Next year, Abby will continue her education at the University of Washington, studying business administration with a focus in project management. Abby credits her biggest inspirations to her 2 aunts. Time and time again, they have never failed to show up for her, no matter what the circumstances. They have taught her to be understanding and gracious, but most importantly, dependable. She wouldn't be who she is without their support, and she is forever grateful for them, truly believing she has the best. Congratulations, Abby. Our next senior has done it all for this program, whether it be in the circle or at first base. It's our pitcher and first baseman, number 20, Kaylee Ricks. Kaylee is being escorted by her parents, Jeff and Stacy, grandparents, Siktu and Sheila, Brenda, Mark, brother Dylan, and her coach, Brooklyn. Kaylee has been part of this program for 4 years, including 3 on varsity, and has been one of the most dependable players we have had. In the circle, she has pitched 137.2 innings and recorded 100 strikeouts. When she's not pitching, she's at first base, because why specialize in one thing when you can do both? Some of Kaylee's favorite memories include being mentored by Danica Squire and Ellie Baumgart, who bus rides home after big wins and beating Aberdeen this year. Next year, Kaylee will continue her softball career at Bellevue College while studying earth science and early education. Kaylee credits her biggest inspirations to her parents, who have always pushed her to be better and show up for her no matter what. Congratulations, Kaylee. Our final senior is someone who has basically held down shortstop like it's a full-time job for the past 4 years. Number 4, Haley Schopenhauer. Haley is being escorted by her parents, Jared and Stephanie, brother Jackson, grandparents, Jim, Patsy, Debbie, and Larry. Haley, as a 4-year varsity player, has been making an impact since day one. Some of the accolades are second team All-League as a freshman, first team All-League as a sophomore, Evergreen 2A League MVP as a junior, and at the plate has recorded 208 at-bats, 104 hits, 40 extra base hits, 8 home runs, 72 RBIs, 73 runs scored, and 32 stolen bases. And just when you thought she couldn't do more, she stepped into the circle for 4.2 innings and picked up 2 strikeouts. Some of her favorite memories include blasting music on bus rides her freshman year, and again, beating Aberdeen this season. Next year, Haley will continue her softball career in the University of Illinois while studying biology with plans to enter the medical field. Haley credits her biggest inspiration to her parents, who have shown her that hard work can take you anywhere, while loving her to the fullest, and her grandpa Jim. She shared this: "I strive to be as tough and as kind as you are when I'm older." She loves you all very much. Congratulations, Haley. Okay. Here comes a note from the coaches. As we close our senior night, we just want to say how proud we are of this group of seniors. Every one of you has left your mark on this program in your own way, through hard work, commitment, leadership, and love for the game that shows up every time you step on the field. The one thing that's never changed with this group is that you never quit. No matter the score, the situation, or how long the game feels, you just keep going. And honestly, you can never be counted out. You've been early to practices, late in the cages, loud on the bus, and locked in when it mattered most. And now we are at the last game of your high school careers. So instead, we'll just say this: go out there, play free, have fun, compete hard, support each other, and leave everything on the field. We are incredibly proud of you. Let's go make these last moments count.
I guess that's it. There you go, folks.
Relatively efficient for how many people are on that field right now.
Oh, yeah. It's not like a senior night of football, but come on. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I got to remove my microphone now. And I think that's a good time to take a break. We'll be back, and we'll officially get this thing started. How's that sound, guys?
Sounds great.
All right. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Pick your mode, HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here at Shelton. Fastpitch. Okay, we'll start over. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Well, good afternoon again, and welcome once again to Shelton Fastpitch Field on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school spring sports with Evergreen Conference Fastpitch softball featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the Black Hills Wolves. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast are Andy Conklin.
Hey there.
Hey there. And Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Jerry.
Shelton has a 9-8 overall record, 5-7 in EVCO play. The Highclimbers are coming off an 8-1 win over Centralia on Friday. Black Hills is 2-13 on the season, 2-10 in the conference. The Wolves were held to 2 hits Friday and lost to WF West 5-0. This will be the third meeting of the season between Shelton and Black Hills. The teams split their previous 2 meetings. The Highclimbers won 13-5 on April 17th. The Wolves had a walk-off 8-7 win on April 27th. Both games were played in Tumwater. Currently, the Highclimbers are in 4th place in the Evergreen Conference standings with 3 games remaining on the schedule. Coming up, lineups, batting orders, and, of course, the first pitch. It's Evergreen Conference Fast Pitch Softball lead, Black Hills Wolves at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And I'm going to pause here. I think we'll take a timeout. We'll come back, and Jerry will get the starters out for us. How's that sound? We'll be back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We are taking our best shot to strike out hunger in our community. This spring, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and run scored during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PUD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
Pick your mode, HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Pick your mode, HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
All right, we are back. And we got to wait for Jerry to get his headset on. There he is. Jerry, you want to run through those starting lineups for us?
Yes. First, for the visitors, the Black Hills Wolves. Leading off will be the shortstop, number 26, McKenna Oderman. Batting second is the catcher, number 2, Emma Arco. Batting third is the first baseman, number 7, Maddie Knight. Batting cleanup is the pitcher, 0-0, Hannah O. Chirac. Batting fifth is the third baseman, number 9, Lily Shipe. Batting sixth is the center fielder, number 20, Tyler Venable. Batting seventh is the second baseman, number 10, Haley McMahon. Batting eighth is the right fielder, number 24, Taryn Kelly. And batting ninth is the center fielder, number 6, Jasmine Williams. And now your starters for the home team, senior recognition night for the Shelton Highclimbers under Coach Richard Squire. Leading off will be the third baseman, number 27, Abby Falua. Batting second is the left fielder, number 7, Cassandra Tyler. Batting third is the shortstop, number 4, Haley Schuffenhauer. Batting fourth is the second baseman, number 25, Nevaeh Betch. Batting fifth is the right fielder, number 35, Kale Montano. Batting sixth is the center fielder, number 42, Emmy McFarland. Batting seventh is our pitcher, number 15, Johnny Gooley. Batting eighth is the first baseman, number 20, Kaylee Ricks. And batting ninth is the catcher, number 11, Michaela Lee. That's your starters for the Highclimbers.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Jerry.
Good job, Jerry. That was great, yeah. Did you breathe at all during that?
Once.
Okay.
Came up for air once.
All right, let's talk about Johnny Gooley a little bit. Her last outing was Friday. We got to see her 7 innings, 1 earned run, 4 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout, 24 batters, faced 63 pitches, 49. Let me say 49 of those were strikes.
63 pitches in 7 innings is unheard of, right? I mean, that's a great showing. She, if I remember correctly, she had a 4-pitch inning, 1 inning. She had a 6-pitch inning a couple innings later. Yeah. She was locked in, and they were playing great defense behind her, and that's a great recipe for a pitcher.
And she demonstrated some nice running ability.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Too. Yeah.
Oh, we just got an official word from the umpire that we're ready to go.
There you go. We like to hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was talking to the coaches for Shelton, and they said she has been pitching so well lately that they just want to keep her going on that mound today.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised that Kaylee didn't get to start being it. It was senior night, but yeah, she does such a good job over first base. So
you kind of got to ride the hot hand a little bit,
well,
you know, and you know, this is a great opportunity for Johnny to make some more noise and let this league know that she's here and she's gonna be here
for 3 more years after this.
That's right.
Going nowhere.
It's nice to have 2 good pitchers
for sure,
especially going into tournament.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, the Highclimbers will be in all white this afternoon.
We got pink numbers, it looks like, too. They're pink socks.
Pink. It's a pink out.
I missed that memo.
You missed that one. I saw that memo, but I don't have anything pink either. Either. All right, so let's go.
Leading off is the shortstop, number 26, McKenna Oderman.
McKenna was 0 for 3. It takes to strike 1.
Great job by Johnny. Get ahead early, stay ahead in the count. Great place to pitch from.
Next pitch on the way. Fly ball's going to drop in left field for base hit. And Oderman's on first base.
And now up is your catcher, number 2, Emma Arco.
Yeah, that was a good shot by McKenna right there.
Yeah, at first she looked like she was going to show bunt.
Yeah.
And then she hit away.
Arco was 0 for 1 against WF West on Friday. Sorry. Take strike 1. Sorry, folks, I'm not on the ball here with my graphics. So 1 on, nobody out for Black Hills here. Top of the first, no score. Second batter is Arco. Come on. Here's a pitch. She bunts it, and it's a foul ball. I hope they're going to call her out because they hit her.
Yeah, because it hit the ground and then it hit her. So.
Okay, now I'm having trouble with my graphics for some reason. So 1 out,
I have
1
no
on.
idea how to score that.
How did you score that?
I think it's interference.
Okay.
So 1 out, 1 on, runner at first base for Black Hills.
And now up is your first baseman, number 7, Maddie Knight. She's third in the batting order.
Takes ball 1. Maddie was 1 for 3 against WF West.
And that's the first time we've seen that call for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, she was on her way to first base and it hit her in the leg. And
it's a swing and a little ground ball roller. Schaffenauer is going to scoop up, throw to first just in time to get the out there on the play. However, Oderman makes it to second base. So we're at 2 away and 1 on.
that's a heck of a play. Boy, that's a heck of a play. Haley is so good at that. She's thrown across her body on the way in and just delivered an absolute missile over to first to get that speedy runner.
And it's all comes down to confidence.
Oh, yeah.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, the pitcher, 0-0, Hannah O'Sharock.
Hannah takes a strike. She was 0 for 3 against WF West. So 2 out, 1 on, runner at second base and an 0-1 to O'Sharock. First pitch on the way. Swing, and that one goes foul at the third baseline. 0-2.
What's interesting with Haley there, because of all of her experience, she knew she had the arm, but she took her time and then released it quickly.
Yeah, it's a textbook fundamental play by Haley right there for sure.
Here's the 0-2 to O'Sharock. Gonna be ball 1, 1-2.
I like that pitch by Johnny. You know me, I like climbing the strike zone and seeing if the hitter will chase. And being ahead 0-2 in this position, you know, you got an anxious person with a runner on second.
So here's a 1-2 to O'Sharock. Swinging, it popped it up over their right field. Getting under it is Montano. A little extra effort, but she gets the out, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the first no score of Highclimbers. Coming up on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
And we're back for the bottom of the first inning of play. No score. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, Black Hills had no runs on 1 hit. There was nobody, there was no errors, 1 left on base. And now up will be the leadoff hitter for the Highclimbers, and this will be the third baseman, number 27, Abby Falua. And Abby, of course, was recognized tonight or today being one of the seniors.
Yeah, Abby was 2 for 3 with an RBI on Friday. I wanted to talk a little bit about O'Sharock in her her outing. It was 5 innings, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 25 batters, 79 pitches, and 53 of those were strikes. Here's first pitch to Faula outside, ball 1. Swing, and that one's popped out of play. The first base line, 1-1.
Osharak's one of those crow hop pitchers, and that's a rule change this year. They weren't used to have to stay engaged with the rubber until they let go of the ball. But
ground ball up the middle over the shortstop, fielded there, throw across just in time to get Fula at the bag, and there's one away for the Highclimbers.
And now up is number 7, your left fielder, Cassandra Tyler.
Cassandra 1 for 4 and scored a couple of runs on Friday.
Good play by the shortstop right there. It was a hard hit ground ball right at her, but Abby's so doggone fast she had to get rid of it and get it across the infield in a hurry, and did a nice job.
First pitch in there for Cassandra Tyler is strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a fly ball. It's going to drop in right field for a base hit. Cassandra on first base, turns the corner there and heads back to the bag.
A nice shot out there by Cassandra Tyler. And now up is your third hitter in the lineup for the Highclimbers, your shortstop, number 4, Haley Schaffenhauer.
Haley was 1 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and she scored a run.
Cassandra hit that ball right on the button between first and second. Nice hard line drive into the outfield.
Here's first pitch to Schaffenhauer. She swings, she hits one high into foul territory out there in left field, and strike 1.
I was talking to Haley after last Friday's game,
yeah.
and I was commenting on them pitching her away, and she said they've been pitching me away all year long. They're going to make me beat them opposite field, and so that was a good example of that right there.
So 0-1 to Schaffenhauer, swinging a ground ball over to second base, scooping it up and throwing it at first. Just a bit, just a little bit. Oh, so close, and that's out number 2 on the play. However, Tyler makes her way to second base. So 2 down.
I think on replay review that would be safe at first.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, the second baseman, number 25, Nevaeh Betch.
I have no information on Nevaeh. She takes ball 1.
She's a senior?
She's a senior.
First at bat we've seen of her this year, isn't it?
I think it is.
For us, yes. I don't recognize her. Here's the 1-0 swing and a miss by Nevaeh. It's 1-1. So 2 out, 1 on. Runner at second base is Cassandra Tyler. 1-1 count to Nevaeh Batch. Here's a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
And Cassandra out there on second base has a lot of speed.
Here's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that will be it for the Highclimbers here in the first. We head to the second. Black Hills coming up, and it's all tied up at 0-0. Be back.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we head to the second inning of play. 0-0 is our score. Some defensive changes we'll give to you here in a minute.
Okay. Shelton had no runs on 1 hit. There was no errors, 1 left on base. And leading off will be the third baseman, the 5th hitter, number 9, Lily Shipe.
First pitch to her is a ground ball chopper. Fula will charge, get it, throw it over to first, and Ricks will report the out for out number 1.
So defensively, the Highclimbers have brought in the folks that have been starting all year. We got Lexi Rollins moved to right field, number 17, and we got Riley Rowland playing second base, and she's number 16.
And now up is Tyler Venable, the center fielder, number 20.
And Emmy's in center field.
Emmy was there. She was there, yeah.
All right, I thought they changed that. This is ball 1. Yeah, well, I have to pay attention to things.
I don't think anybody will take Lexi or Emmy out of center field.
Not for a half inning, not at all. Pitch on the way.
Outside.
Ball 2, 2-0 to Venable.
And Tyler Venable is a pretty darn good athlete. She started on the girls basketball team also.
And Tyler was 0 for 3 against WF West on Friday. Pitch on the way, will be high, ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes to Tyler Venable. 1 out, nobody on for the Black Hills Wolves. Top of the second, no score. Here's a pitch on the way. That's a strike, okay. 3 ball, no, that was a walk. I was right. I thought that was right. There's no indication really.
Yeah, seemed high from the release.
So 1 on, 1 out.
And now up is your second baseman, number 10, Haley McMahon.
Yeah, Haley was 0 for 2 against WF West. First pitch to her, it's swinging a ground ball over to third. Fula will get it over to second. And just a half a step late. And Venable's on second, and McMahon is on first, and we're going to talk about this. Coach Squire's coming out. He's not happy with that play at all.
Yeah, it looked clearly like she was out. Like there's no tag that needs to be made. There's a force out, and so he's
they're gonna keep it still safe. 2 on, 1 out. Interesting.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Mark that a fielder's choice.
Yep, that'll be a fielder's choice.
And okay, yeah, it definitely looked like she was out there at second base.
Yeah, that's okay. Highclimbers been in tough spots. They can work right through this.
And now up is number 24, the right fielder, Taryn Kelly.
She swings and misses the first pitch for strike 1. Taryn was 0 for 1 against WF West. Step back in, wait for the 0-1. 1 out, 2 on. Runners at first and second. Pitch on the way. It's high, ball 1. 1-1.
Good job by McKenna going up high and getting that ball and saving it from going to the backstop.
Here's pitch on the way. Just a bit high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on. McMahon at first, Venable at second. For Black Hills. Here's a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive is off of the hip of Gooley, and the bases are loaded. And Johnny has, that hurt.
That hurt.
Oh, that hurt. I felt it all the way here.
And give that a single. That was hit hard.
Making sure that Johnny's okay.
Yeah, that'll leave a mark. They said, but that's a tough shot. She's gonna see if she can walk it off and loosen it up a little bit. It's tough because that's on her drive leg coming off of the rubber, and it's. I guess it's not on her drive leg. It's on her plant leg. So.
Well, either way, it hurts.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, she's having a little checkup from the neck up right now and seeing if she can continue to go. And she says she's going to give her a shot.
Stay in there.
Well, they're going to give her a couple of pitches to see if she can do it.
Trying to get her a couple of warm-ups here to see if she can still get the ball to the plate.
Look good.
She's locked in.
All right, so bases are loaded, 1 out. Got Kelly at first, McMahon at second, and Venable at third. 1 out. Here's another warm-up pitch for Johnny Gooley. First pitch was really good.
Yeah.
Second one a little bit higher.
He just gave the thumbs up, and we're off to the races, so that's a good job by Johnny.
Okay. Next up is your 9th hitter, number 6, the center fielder, Jasmine Williams.
And Jasmine was 0 for 1 against WF West. Of course, when you only get 2 hits against a really good team, you're gonna have a lot of O's in the lineup.
Yep.
The last game.
they're going to bring the corners in on this so they can cut the run at the plate, leave the middle infielders back. So if there's a ball there, they can turn a double play out there. But most important right now is get that run, keep that run from crossing the plate.
Here's the first pitch to Williams. Outside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Williams. That one's fouled off. 1-1.
Good pitch on the outside half. Johnny's got a nice little cut, natural cut to her delivery. That just kept fading away.
And the bases are loaded, 1 out. Pitch on the way. Swing and miss. That's gonna get the thing and trying to get it home. And she's out sliding into home, so 2 out. And you got a runner at third and a runner at first. Is runner at first held up, and that's going to be 2 out. And now we're going to get a discussion on that play. Yeah, Michaela Lee did a great job keeping that in front of her, and then she had to find it to get it to tag out the runner. So the out stands, 2 down, 2 on, runner at first. That's Kelly, runner at third. That's McMahon. Williams is still the batter with a 1-2 count. Here's pitch on the way. Swinging, that one's fouled off top of the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was an important out.
Heck yeah.
Was.
Williams steps back in the box, waits for the 1-2 from Maguli. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll be it for the Black Hills here in the second. We go to the bottom of the frame. Still no score. Shelton coming up. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call, or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back for the bottom of the second inning. No score. Shelton Highclimbers coming up. Jerry, what do you have?
Black Hills in the top of the second had no runs on 1 hit. There was 2 left on base. And leading off for the Highclimbers will be number 17, Lexi Roller.
Okay.
Yep.
That was. All right, we're waiting for Lexi to come up because we're still in the warm-ups for Osha Rock. Get this inning underway, no score. Highclimbers got out of a jam there.
What position does she normally play?
She's playing right field.
She's right field.
Right field?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Really makes your book, messes up your book.
Yeah.
Well, not messes up the book, it's just, it makes it messier.
Makes you have to keep track of things.
Yeah.
But I think this is probably what they're going to ride with until they get control of the game, and then they might start sneaking people back in.
And that's a nice thing about being able to bring people back in.
Yep.
Lexi was 1 for 1 on Friday against Centralia. Here's the first pitch to her. Ball 1.
Good take by Lexi right there.
It just allows more players to participate.
Here's the 1-0. Held up on that one. 2-0. Alexi Rowland, the leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the second inning. Pitch on the way. It's going to be strike one call. 2-1. This pitch on the way. Strike at the knees, 2-2.
Yeah, that's top of the zone to the bottom of the zone. That's good pitching.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Lexi Rowland, leading things off for the Highclimbers here in the second. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball. Goes up to first base, and scooping it up and running to the bag is Knight, and that's out number 1. So 1 down for Shelton.
And now stepping in is the center fielder, number 42, Emmy McFarland.
And Emmy was 1 for 4 with a double on Friday.
Good hard hit double.
His first pitch to her. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on for Shelton here. Bottom of the second, no score. Highclimbers at bat. Amy McFarland waits for the 0-1. It's going to be low. Makes it 1-1.
Emmy's got good eyes when it's in the bottom half of the zone. She seems to chase a little bit on the high side.
Yeah.
But,
Here's a pitch on the way, swing, and that one's popped up out of play. Boy, that was sky high, man.
Yeah, but hopefully as she plays more, she's going to get used to being more patient with his higher pitches.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pitch on the way to McFarland. Swings and chases one low, and that's out number 2.
Nice change of pace right there.
And now up is your pitcher, and this is Johnny Gooley. And Johnny, of course, is your pitcher.
Johnny was 2 for 4 with a double and batted in a couple of runs on Friday. See how she runs with that little knot in her leg after the pitch on the way. It's going to be low, ball 1.
And we can add the adjective of tough.
Oh, no doubt about that.
to her resume, right?
Pitch on the way. Ooh, strike 1 call, 1-1. Where would you put that on a resume?
Tough? Probably at the top.
Not the watermark underneath everything?
Tough.
Here's a 1-1 to Johnny, swinging a fly ball. Center field, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Johnny on the run, heads for second, throw to second, way behind. And Gooley's on with a double.
Looks like her wheels are okay.
It does. 2 out, 1 on.
Did I mention that she's pretty fast?
Yeah.
I think it might have been slowed down a tad bit.
Thank you. Now up is number 20, the first baseman, number Kaylee Ricks.
Yeah, Kaylee was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Scored a run on Friday. First pitch to her. Swinging, that one's fouled off. 0-1. 2 out, 1 on. Johnny Gooley at second base. Kaylee Ricks is the batter. She'll step back in. She's an 0-1. Here's a pitch on the way from O'Sharook. Pop fly, that's going to drop in right field, base hit. Gooley around third. He's going to come in. Throw it home, way behind. The Highclimbers are on the board.
I know you won't believe this, but I was looking out there and I was like, there's a lot of room in right center field, but I didn't say it.
That's where the ball went.
That's exactly where the ball went, but that was a great job hitting by Kaylee right there.
So Highclimbers are up 1-0.
And now up is your catcher, number 11, Michaela Lee.
Michaela 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI on Friday. First pitch to her, strike.
Now, Andy, I want to ask you a question. Okay, she's coming around third to try to score.
Yep.
Should the next batter be behind the plate here to let her know if she's a slide or not, or can't she do that?
Pitch on the way, swing, and a ground ball up the third base line. Glove there, throw to first.
I'll tell you when we come back.
Andy will answer the question. It's 1-0. The Highclimbers get 1, leave 1. They lead 1-0. We head to the third inning. Black Hills on the way.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
And we're back here at Highclimber Shelton Fastpitch Field. 1-0 Shelton. Black Hills coming up.
Okay. The Highclimbers had one run on 2 hits, a double and a single. There was no errors, 1 left on base. And leading off here for Black Hills is number 26, the shortstop, McKenna Oderman. And she is 1 for 1.
So Andy's going to answer the question.
So before the break, Jerry was asking me if the on-deck batter should come and be essentially a base coach at the plate and let her know if she should slide or not. That's a dynamite idea. Outside.
Yeah.
But that's a dynamite idea, and I would say yes. If you can make that happen,
yeah.
Everybody's to the runners to the advantage for sure.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Next pitch popped up. Foul territory. It's going to drop into the glove of Kaylee Ricks for out number 1. I thought it was going to be out of play. But boy, do I have no eyes.
It just stayed right there. It went up into the sun, Diedrich.
Well, I don't look up at this. 1 away.
Now up is your catcher, Emma Arco. And Emma got on base. No, she was out because the ball hit the ground and then hit her on her way running to first base. So interference call, she was out.
First pitch was a strike. Here's the next pitch on the way. Swinging the ground ball over to third. That's a fair ball. Arco heads to first. She'll hold up there. Ball's thrown into second base. 1 out, 1 on.
And now up is number 7, your first baseman, Maddie Knight. Maddie is 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop.
Looks like we have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 33, Alexis Kelly's coming in to run.
Okay.
Okay. So Kelly's at first. Batter's Knight. 1 out, 1 on. Go ahead.
So with that bunt last time when she was called out for that interference play, if she'd have been in the box, it would have still been a foul ball. But since she'd made her move to first base, it was interference.
Yeah, good.
Pitch is popped out of play off first base line.
Yeah, good clarification again. That was a 3rd hit there for the Wolves. Emma Arco getting that 3rd hit.
It's 0-1. Tonight, that's a little ground ball. Ricks will pick it up, and out is at second, and Knight's safe at first. So 2 down.
Good job by Ricks there, knowing that she's not going to have time to get back to first base, but she could cut that lead runner with a good strong throw to Haley at second. That was well done.
Yeah, very good thinking. And now up is your cleanup hitter, 0-0, the pitcher, Hannah Osherek.
First pitch to her is high.
Now Hannah flew out in the first inning to the right fielder.
That is correct.
So 2 out, 1 on. 1-0. Little ground ball right back to Cooley. Cooley will throw it over to first, and that'll be that for the Wolves here in the top of the 3rd. We head to the bottom of the frame. Shelton coming up with a 1-0 lead.
Pick your mode. HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
Bottom of the third, 1-0 Shelton. The Highclimbers coming up.
Black Hills in the top of the third had no runs on one hit, no errors, nobody left on base. And now up is Abby Falua. She's 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman.
The first pitch to her. Strike one on the outside corner.
Yeah, in the bottom half of the second inning, the bottom part of the order put that run on the board, and that's just another example of the Highclimbers' bottom of the lineup being productive.
Next pitch high and away, 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Abby Falua. You know, I saw her full name.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive. Pitch on the way, inside, ball 2. Abigail Lynn, actually, is her full name, her full first name.
Okay.
Abigail Lynn.
Okay, good.
Just throwing it out there. Good pitch on the way, swinging. That one's popped foul out of play. 2-2. I enjoy watching her. I really do.
She's fun. She's a heck of an athlete. She was fun to watch in volleyball.
Yeah. Here's the 2-2 on the way to Abby Falua. Pitch on the way. It's going to be low on the check swing. Count goes full.
And she is quick.
Yeah, and she's not very tall, but she was one of the outside hitters for the Highclimbers in the volleyball team, and that means she can get up in the air.
Pitch on the way, swing, and a ground ball over to second base. McMahon with it, throw to first, just in time.
Yeah, she made that close.
Just in time. 1 down for Shelton.
Yeah, she was motoring down the line, and she gave it everything she had. And it was, I agree with that call. I would think she was out, but she made a pretty routine play, really close.
Yeah.
Now up is your left fielder, number 7, Cassandra Tyler. And Cassandra is 1 for 1 and a single back to the first.
Yeah, that's a good hard shot to right field.
First pitch to Cassandra. Inside and low.
Good eye.
Next pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Another good take by Cass right there. It's a hard pitch to lay off, but she's going to make her bring her pitch because she's feeling the bat today.
So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, nobody on for Shelton. 1-0 lead for the Climbers. Pitch on the way, a little ground ball over second base. McMahon bobbles it. Does manage to get, oh boy, the throw to first is offline. And so Cassandra Tyler's on.
So an error on the second baseman.
Wouldn't that be one of those pick an error spots?
Yeah, I think it's.
Well, you can't. Yeah, yeah.
It's an error. Period.
E4.
Okay.
Okay, and now up is Haley Schuffenhauer, the shortstop, number 4.
Pitch on the way, low. Ball 1.
And Haley is 0 for 1, grounded out to the second baseman back in the first.
So 1 out, 1 on. Schuffenhauer waits for the 1-0. Here's a pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2.
Again, living on the outside half with Haley, right? They're just she's locked into it. And if they get a ball over the plate on the outside half, she's going to hit it a long ways.
Cassandra Tyler at first base, 1 out. Haley Schuffenhauer waiting for the 2-0 from Osharak. She'll hit one hard to shortstop to second base for 1. Throw to first and not in time, and Schuffenhauer is safe, but there's 2 out now for the Highclimbers. with 1 on.
And now up is number 16, and she's up for the first time in this game, Riley Rowland.
Were we discussing that last play?
No, what they're talking about is the runner should have maybe slid into the base to give the fielder the opportunity to throw the ball, and so he's just looking for an interference call right there.
But she would have not got her with that speed.
Correct.
So it's 2 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way to Riley Rowland is inside, ball 1. Haley Schuffenauer at first base for the Highclimbers. Shelton leading 0-1. Pitch on the way. Runner goes. Kind of a half-hearted throw to second as Schuffenauer makes her way to second base. Not much on that throw.
No, I noticed in between innings she doesn't have a rocket for an arm, but they obviously saw that too.
Give the steal to Haley Schuffenauer.
Here's the 2-0, and then it's a 3-0 as Riley Rowland watches a third ball go in.
Would you say she's going to hit away?
No, I'm saying she's taking the whole way.
Taking it all the way, okay. All right.
But I've not been right like most of the time.
Here's a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
We've had that discussion, haven't we?
Yeah. My advice, stop predicting.
Oh, yeah. I just talk about the strategy of it, but.
Here's a 3-1 to Riley Rowland. 2 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high. Ball 4, so Riley hits to first base. So 2 on, 2 out for Lexi Rowland.
Yep, the right fielder. She grounded out to the first baseman in the second inning. 0 for 1.
First pitch to Lexi. That one's,
ooh.
Boy, you heard that. Foul. Strike 1. 0-1 to Lexi Rowland.
Foul off the player that they call the backstop.
Yeah.
Those masks are amazing, though. I mean, especially those hockey-style masks. They diffuse the energy so well.
The umpire said, "How many fingers am I holding up?"
7. Somebody should do that to him too.
You're holding 7 fingers.
So 1 to Lexi Rowland. 2 out, 2 on. Runners at first and second for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. A little ground ball over to shortstop. Scooping it up there. It's going to be Oderman. She'll underhand it over to second base and McMahon, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the 4th. Still 1-0 Shelton.
We are taking our best shot to strike out hunger in our community. This spring, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and run scored during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And we're back for the 4th inning of play. 1-0 Shelton.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had no runs on no hits. There was 1 error, 2 left on base. Leading off for Black Hills is the third baseman, number 9, Lily Shipe. And she's 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman.
First pitch to Shipe. Swinging, that one's fouled over the dugout there at first base. So 0-1. To Shipe. Here's the next pitch to Shipe, swinging a flying ball, headed over there to right field. It's going to drop in. Base hit. So 1 on for Black Hills.
And that's the 4th hit for Black Hills. And now up is your center fielder, number 20, Tyler Venable. And Tyler got on by way of a walk back in the 2nd.
So here's the first pitch to Venable. Going to be low, ball 1. One on, nobody out for Black Hills. This pitch on the way. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. So 3-0 to Venable. This pitch on the way. Strike 1 called. 3-1. Getting Shipe at first base. Nobody out for Black Hills. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 called, so it counts now full.
Great job by Johnny battling back to get back in this count.
Yep. Throwing 2 strikes in a row. Good job. You're right.
So here's the full count pitch from Gooley to Venable. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That's out number 1.
That's a big out. I mean, to come back from 3-0 with a runner on first and nobody out, and to get that, come back and get that strikeout, that's well done by Johnny.
And now up is your second baseman, number 10, Haley McMahon. And Haley doesn't have an official bat because she had a sacrifice back in the 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Is what I
had her as a fielder's choice, but I don't remember it to know that you're not right.
Okay.
Here's ball 1. Here's next pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 the count to McMahon.
Because I learned from the best.
Sure isn't me.
I'm looking around to see who you're pointing at.
Sure isn't me. So 1-1 with 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. That's a flying drive right to the glove of Ricks. Ricks catches it, realizes it, walks back to the bag and touches it out, and that's a double play. And that ends the inning. Wow, what a play there.
Yes, it
We're
was.
at the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0. Shelton will be better.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back for the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 Shelton. Highclimbers coming up.
Well, Black Hills in the top of the 4th had no runs on 1 hit. There was no errors, nobody left on base. And now leading off is Emmy McFarland, the center fielder. She's 0 for 1.
Your first pitch to Emmy's high, ball 1.
Emmy's a heck of an athlete. I'd like to see her be a great leadoff hitter right here, see some pitches, and drive a ball in a gap somewhere.
Pitch on the way.
Good eye, good patience.
Yep.
Ball 2. I don't think I've ever seen him run that fast.
That's excellent speed.
2 balls, no strikes to Emmy McFarland, leading things off for the Highclimbers. So swing and a miss. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Ball 3, 3-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, that's strike 2 called.
Emmy thought that was a little bit low, but it looks like it just caught that knee in that inside corner.
I thought it was a little bit low too. So count is full. To McFarland, leadoff batter, she'll pop it up. McMahon under it, and she'll get it. That's out number 1.
That ball was a country mile high.
Yeah, it was up there.
And now up is number 15, the pitcher, Johnny Gooley. Johnny is 1 for 1, has a double, and scored the lone run so far for the Highclimbers.
Here's the first pitch to Johnny. Swings, and that one fouled straight back. Drops there down in front of us. Always have to check my camera after something rattles up there. That's going to be my habit now. Check the camera.
He doesn't worry about us, but he worries about that camera.
We can take care of ourselves.
You can move faster than the camera can. Here's the 0-1 to Gooley. 1 out, nobody on. There's a line
just
drive.
pulled.
That was close.
Just out of the reach of third baseman.
Good off-speed pitch right there. Johnny tried to keep the hands back, but she just got the barrel a little bit out in front and pulled it just foul down the third base line.
I'll have to give Deidre credit. We are well protected here.
Are we? By what? By a fence. Pitch on the way, swinging another foul off the screen. Count remains 0-2. Check the microphone too.
Oh yeah, that's hitting right down below us. That's 2 in a row in the same spot.
That's not really what I'm worried about. It's the vibrations from the young man down there playing.
Oh.
Here's the 0-2 to Gooley. She swings and pops another one foul. Straight back. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Shelton.
Johnny tried to help her cause.
First pitch, or next pitch on the way. A little blooper that's going to go to shortstop. Bobbled there, and Johnny's safe at first.
And unfortunately, I got to give that an error.
I agree.
But it was hard hit by Johnny.
Yeah, it was deep in the gap. It would have been a tough play, but I think if she had fielded that cleanly and got a good throw off, she would have had her out.
Here comes Kaylee Riggs. Going to have a courtesy runner, however.
Give Johnny a little break.
Yeah, Gabby Murphy's going to do some running.
Okay. And now up is number 20, the first baseman, Kaylee Riggs. Kaylee is 1 for 1. Has an RBI and got a single back in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, she hit that ball to right center. Nice little bit of hitting.
First pitch to Rick, swing and popped it up, and that's out of play. 0-1. 1 out, 1 on. Gabby Murphy and first base for the Highclimbers. Kaylee Ricks is the batter. Step back in, wait for the 0-1. Swing, and that one's fouled straight back.
Yeah, she put a good swing on that and just swung under it. She barely made contact on the bottom part of the ball, but boy, her timing was good. Her angles were good. I think they're lucky she didn't connect with that one.
Here's the 0-2 to Ricks. That one heads over to Jerry. He could have played that. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. He could have got that.
I know I could have.
He dove for it.
Another good changeup from the pitcher right there, but Kaylee did a nice job of keeping her hands inside. And
run over the 2 kids.
Yeah,
no big deal.
No big deal. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes to Kaylee Ricks. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Kaylee goes down swinging. So 2 down for Shelton.
And now up is your catcher, Michaela Lee. And Michaela is 0 for 1, grounded out to the 3rd baseman back in the 2nd. Doing a nice job back there as a catcher.
Anything else you'd like to say?
She's a heck of a player.
She is a heck of a player. That goes without saying. High on the first pitch.
Okay, I will take that back.
I'm glad you added to what I was just saying. Okay.
Well, Jerry's got the laundry list about it from everybody.
Yeah.
Where's the grocery list? I don't know. Here's the 1-0 swing and a miss by Michaela. 1-1, 2 out, 1 on. Gabby Murphy's over at first base for Shelton. Scores 1-0, Highclimbers. Bottom of the 4th. Here's pitch on the way. Low, runner goes, throw to second. And Murphy's safe at second. Well, I got to say, the Arco, it doesn't look like it's fast, but it does kind of hang in the air, but it comes down pretty quick.
Yeah, it's good timed steal right there. Everybody kind of been lulled into complacency a bit, and she got a good break on the ball.
This pitch on the way. Oh, strike at the knees.
Ooh.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Michaela Lee. 2 out, 1 on. Gabby Murphy at second base.
Fairly big strike zone.
Yeah, those are the ones the catchers remember.
Here's pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 3. So 3-2. The count's full. Michaela Lee. It's driving me nuts. Right in my view, I don't like this holder. Here's pitch on the way. Swing and fly ball.
Smoked.
That one going to be home run?
No.
It's a double. I didn't think so. I couldn't see it.
Good strong double.
Well, runner comes in. Gabby Murphy brings it 2-0. I didn't see the right signal by the home plate umpire.
He was pointing fair.
Right.
Yeah. No, it was that was a stroke. McKenna turned on that ball, or Michaela, turned on that ball and drove it right down the left field line.
Give Michaela Lee an RBI on that double. And now up is Abigail Falua. And
Take strike
Abigail
one.
is 0 for 2.
Yeah, another example of the bottom of the order coming through for the Highclimbers right
Boy,
there.
They sure have.
Yep.
Look at this. Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to have to rethink our position here next game. Can't see that corner. Pitch on the way. High. Ball 1, 1-1.
Where are you going to put us?
I have no idea. It's in the press box. Oh, wait, we don't have one.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1 to Abigail Fula. Low. Ball 2, 2-1.
Good take by Abby right there. She had a notion for it. She was going to swing if it was anywhere close, but she saw it was down and let it go.
So 1 in, 2 out, 1 on. Michaela Lee's at second base. Abby Fula, the swing and a foul ball, first base line, 2-2.
Michaela was off on the crack of the bat right there. She was at third base by the time that ball hit the ground.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, okay.
Look up, she's trotting back. Like, oh, okay. So 2-2, 2 out, 1 on, 1 in. Pitch on the way to Abby Fula. Swing, and that's a foul. What? Foul?
Foul, yeah, he said in the box. That's the difference between what happened in that second inning for the Wolves. Is Abby was still in the box when the ball hit her right there, so it's a foul ball.
Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on, 1 in. Michaela Lee at second base. Batter is Abby Fula. She takes ball 3 and count goes full.
Good job behind the plate by Emma Arco right there. That ball was sailing up and away, and she stabbed up there and got it and kept the runner at second.
And Michaela Lee will be taken off. What's that? Oh, leaves the pitcher's hand.
Pitch on the way. Inside. Ball 4. So Highclimbers have runners at first and second with 2 out and 1 in.
Now up is number 7, the left fielder, Cassandra Tyler. And Cassandra is 1 for 2. Had a single back in the first, got on by way of an error in the third.
First pitch of her. It's going to be strike.
Good pitch.
Yeah, I was talking to Cassandra before the game and commenting on how well she plays out there in left field.
Next pitch on the way. High. Ball 1, 1-1.
Question I have, Jerry, is were you talking to Cassandra or was Cassandra talking to you?
Well, she was talking to me because I'm very shy.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1 to Cassandra. Swinging the ground ball over to short. Backhand. Throw to second. Is she safe? Or she out?
She's out.
Yeah, they got her, but just barely got her.
Just got Fula. Just barely. So that'll end the inning, but the Highclimbers get 1. They lead 2-0. We head to the 4th. right? Yeah. We'll be back.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Yes, we are in the 4th inning, top of the 4th. 2-0 Shelton. Go ahead, sure.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had 1 run on 1 hit, a double. There was 1 error, 2 left on base. And now up will be the right fielder, number 24, Taryn Kelly. And Taryn is 1 for 1. Had a single back in the 2nd.
Andy corrected me. It is a 5th. I get focused on that number in the middle of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And over here on this thing.
Yep.
And I get confused, but it is the 5th inning.
5th inning. Yeah,
Thank you. Just smack me next time.
You're right. The game's going quick.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I just said.
But that's an indication that it's going fast.
Yeah, Taryn's the one that hit that ball hard right back up the middle and off of Johnny's leg. And Johnny's done a great job of coming back after that and locking in and being really effective.
All right. First pitch to Taryn. It's going to be high, ball 1.
Yeah, she's working on a 4-hitter, Johnny Gooley is.
Yep, she's playing well, pitching well, hitting well.
Next pitch to Taryn is a little, I don't know what you call that, kind of a line drive that called foul.
I would, we call that almost like a squib kick.
Yeah.
And Johnny's had pretty good control, too. She's only had 1 walk.
Yep, she's been pitching well.
So Taryn Kelly will step back in with a 1-1 count, leading things off for the Wolves here in the 5th inning.
Oh, I like what the catcher did there.
Just try to frame it a little bit, put it back,
Yeah.
put it back in the zone. That's a good job by Mac, but they didn't get the call.
They didn't buy into it.
So 2-1, pitch on the way. He's not buying it at all now. So 3-1.
I think I've said this before, but back there one time when I was catching, I made a move like that, and I looked over the shoulder, and the umpire said, "Look, if you're moving your glove, that means you don't think it's a strike, too."
Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. So count
Did
goes
that
full.
stop you from framing it after
Heck
that?
no. I just had to adjust how I did it.
Hide it better?
Just to be better at it, right? It made me get better.
Count is full to Taryn Kelly. Pitch on the way. Swinging a little fly ball, and that's right into the running center fielder, Amy McFarland. Looked like that might have been trouble, but it's out number 1.
But that's out in McFarland land, and
Yeah.
nothing gets through there.
Yeah, Emmy does a nice job, like you said, out there. And now up is number 6, the left fielder, Jasmine Williams. And Jasmine is 0 for 1.
Here's first pitch to Jasmine. Swing and a miss.
That ball had a little bit of a tumble on it. I don't see that little downward action from Johnny that much, but that's a great pitch. It just tumbled and fell off the table a little bit. She swung right over the top.
Here's the 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. Got a lot of activity at the airport today.
Yeah, helicopters,
Helicopters,
skydivers.
yeah.
You know, it's summertime in the Great Northwest.
Yeah. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss by Kelly. 1-2 the count.
That's a good pitch. That's that little tumbler again. I haven't seen that from Johnny very much, but it's effective right now.
Correct myself. It's Williams, the batter.
Okay.
It's nice. She's ahead of the count.
Here's pitch on the way. Swing in. It's going to be a foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jasmine Williams. That's what who's I'm looking at, right?
Yes.
Good grief. 1 out, nobody on. Black Hills swinging a pop-up. It's over to third base. Faula reaches up and grabs it. That's going to be out number 2.
Had to shade the little bit there because our son.
Good job by Abby. She took charge early on that fly ball, said, I got to get out. And she completed that catch for the out.
Yep.
Well done.
And now up is your leadoff hitter for the Wolves. This is the shortstop, number 26, McKenna Oderman. And she's 1 for 2, had a single back in the first.
First pitch was a ball.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say she started off with an off-speed pitch, try and just change the levels. And
next pitch is a ball. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on for Black Hills. Top of the 5th, 2-0 Shelton. That's a strike 1.
Great pitch.
Yes, that's a noise I don't like.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike to Oderman. Pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball right back to Gooley. She'll turn around and throw it first. And that'll be the inning for Black Hills. So head to the bottom of the frame, still 2-0 Shelton.
Pick your mode, HCC brings the speed. Streaming, working, or chilling, Internet a la mode is fast, reliable internet built for every mode of life. Always smooth and never frozen. New customers get free installation, and referring a friend, that's a double scoop. Both of you get a $50 referral credit. Some restrictions may apply. Hood Canal Communications. Call 360-898-2481 or visit hcc.net.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning of play. That's 4 and a half in the books. That's what.
Yep. And leading off will be number 4, the shortstop, Haley Scheffenauer. And Haley is 0 for 2, but does have a steal and did reach second base.
Yeah, in between innings, Haley's over here getting that timing down.
First pitch was a ball. So next pitch. Oh. There's ball 2. Looks like Arco's trying to do the same thing. Lee.
Yeah. Trying to steal a strike.
So 2 balls, no strikes to Haley Scheffenauer, leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. Swinging a pop-up. That's headed over there, up against the fence. And Haley's got a stand-up double to lead things off.
And like you said, she's getting better and better at hitting to the off-field.
Yeah,
she has to.
She's too good a hitter. I mean, if you're going to pitch her outside, she's going to take it there, and that's a heck of a job.
Yep. And now up is number 17, Lexi Rowland. Lexi is 0 for 2.
Swings the first pitch, misses. 0-1.
She grounded out to the shortstop back in the 3rd. Just making her a better hitter for the next year.
Swings and pops. Next pitch off. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, 1 on. Haley Scheffenauer at second base for Shelton. They're up 2-0 here. Bottom of the 5th.
Trying to get some insurance runs.
Yeah, they can use them.
Pitch on the way. That one goes and runner goes. As Scheffenauer gets to third base. And Arco had lost sight of the ball just for a brief second.
Yeah, it just snuck under the glove there, and Arco took a second to find it, but Haley was reading it the whole way. She saw it get away, and she was easily into third base.
So 1-2 count, swinging a pop fly.
That's trouble.
That might drop in. Drops in fair in right field, tagging and coming in to score. It's going to be Schuffenauer, makes it 3-0.
So give an RBI to Lexi Rowland on that single. Scored Haley Schuffenauer for the third run. And now up is number 16, O'Reilly Rowland, who got a walk back in the third.
Swings the first pitch, misses, 0-1.
Had a good hack at that, just swung under it a little bit.
1 on, 1 in. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here. Lexi Rowland at first base. Riley Rowland takes strike 1.
It's strike 2, right? Yeah.
It's strike 2. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, I'm behind. That's all right. That's nothing new. Ooh, that was a good pitch.
Yeah. Tough pitch to lay off of right there. That was, she saw it well though and was able to hold back.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 in. Nobody out. Pitch on the way to Riley, swings and misses. And that'll be the first out in the inning. Here comes Emmy McFarland. Center fielder.
Yeah, Emmy is 0 for 2.
First pitch to her. Ooh, swing and a miss.
Flew out to the second baseman back in the fourth.
Yeah, she hit that ball sky high, and the second baseman was under it the whole way.
1 out, 1 on, 1 in for the Highclimbers here. Pitch on the way to McFarland inside. 1-1 is count to Emmy McFarland. Again, Lexi Rowland over there at first base. Emmy McFarland waiting for the 1-1. Swinging, that one's fouled over the top of the screen. 1-2. Ooh, swing and a miss. And that'll be out to number 2 for Shelton.
Second time she struck out on that changeup. That's a good pitch.
Now up is your pitcher, Johnny Gooley, number 15. And she is 1 for 2, had a double and scored a run back in the third. Also scored a run.
Ground ball gets through the gap, but backhanded right there by the shortstop and Oderman, and everybody's safe. So Oderman did not have a play.
Yeah, that ball is hit deep in the gap. There's no chance to get it out there. That's just, with these short bases, these 60-foot bases, it's no chance to make that throw.
Yeah, and Johnny Gooley got on base for the third time in this game.
Yep.
And now up is number 20, Kaylee Ricks. And Kaylee is 1 for 2, has an RBI, had a single back in the, she's 1 for 2, has a single and an RBI.
Right. Gabby Murphy comes in to run for Gooley, so she's at first base. Swing and a miss by Kaylee Ricks. Lexi Rowland's at second base.
And give her a little breather again.
Well, you don't want to work it too hard.
That's right.
Here's the 0-1, swinging a fly ball high, left field. Getting under it and grabbing it will be Williams, and that will end the inning. But the Highclimbers, well, they add 1 on. They lead 3-0. We'll be back.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Sixth inning of play we go. 3-0.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had 1 run. They had 3 hits, a double and 2 singles. No errors, 2 left on base. And now up for the Black Hills Wolves is a number 2 hitter, the catcher, number 2, Emma Arco. And Emma is 1 for 2, had a single back in the 3rd, and was called out the 1st inning on the interference.
So is it a coincidence that she's number 2? She plays number 2.
And she bats second in the lineup.
Bats number 2.
Yeah.
We see 2s a lot around here, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Just wondering. This first pitch to Arco. It's going to be high, ball 1. I'm just wondering if it's a coincidence. You know, what number did you wear there?
I was number 4.
You're number 4, okay.
Actually, I was number 14 in high school, but then 4 the rest of my life.
Okay. This pitch on the way. That's going to be strike 1, inside corner. 1-1 the count. I just find it interesting. Sometimes you get the number that you position you play. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not always, but sometimes. Here's a pitch on the way. It's going to be high, ball 2. 2-1.
When they first had numbers for players, it was the number they were in the batting order. So they were only 1 through 9 in Major League Baseball, and that's where that started.
Oh, okay. Here's the 2-1. A good pitch, but it's ball 3.
Made things a little difficult if you came in as a pinch hitter, so that's when they opened it up to wearing other numbers.
Okay. Just thinking about rugby. Pitch on the way. Big ball 4. So Arco heads first base. Having called a rugby game from time to time, when they don't give you the numbers of the players until who plays gets the number, it's just crazy.
And now up is number 7, the first baseman, Maddie Knight. And Maddie is 0 for 2.
First pitch tonight. It's going to be ball 1. Runner at first base, nobody out. Arco's at first for Black Hills. 3-0 Shelton lead, but the Wolves are up with Maddie Knight. Swing the ground ball over to Schuffenhauer. Throws a second for the first out. Knight's they'll throw it at first, so Knight's at first base, and it's 1 away.
Haley went deep in the hole behind third right there and just turned that ball around so quickly, and Riley Rowland was right on the bag and able to get that out. Great play by the Highclimbers.
And now up is your pitcher, 00, Hannah O'Sharock, and she is 0 for 2.
Takes ball 1. 1 out, 1 on. Runner at first base in Maddie McKnight. Maddie Knight. I'm going to call her McKnight. I don't know why. Maddie McKnight? No. Maddie Knight. Here's the 1. Strike 1, 1-1.
Hannah has thrown a 7-hitter so far for the Wolves.
That's a pitch is going to get away from Lee, and runner goes to second base. So Knight is in scoring position at second base. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Swinging that one's fouled out of play. 2-2 to O'Sharock. Sharock. Count is even at 2-2. 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. Swinging that. It's popped up. Playable as Ricks will come in to get it from first base, and that's going to be out number 2.
Good job by Kaylee Ricks pulling that ball in, and then Abby saw that she needed to get back to the bag. Kaylee had a good look over, kept that runner at second base.
And now up is Lily Shipe, the third baseman, number 9. She is 1 for 2, had a single in the 4th.
It's a ground ball to Schuffenhauer. She'll glove it, throw it over to first, and that'll end the inning. Head to the bottom of the frame still. 3-0 Shelton. The Highclimbers coming up.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Shelton.
Now up is Michaela Lee, and she is 1 for 2, had a double back in the 4th, and an RBI.
Swings and fouls the first pitch off, 0-1 to Michaela. Ball 1-1. Just felt like it got really quiet here.
Yeah, it's funny, the lull.
There's some chatter coming.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1 to Michaela Lee. That's woke everybody up over here.
That's high for ball 2.
I don't know. I just see in the corner of my eye. Makes people jump.
Yeah.
So 2 balls and 1 strike to Michaela Lee. Got to keep yourself, aware. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Michaela. 2-2.
On deck is Abigail Falua.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Michaela Lee. Pitch on the way. Swing and popped it up. Infield coming in to get it will be McMahon. That'll be out number 1.
Abigail Falua is now up, and Abigail is 0 for 2. Grounded out to the second baseman, to the shortstop, and had a walk back in the 4th.
First pitch is inside, ball 1.
Little off-speed pitch trying to get her to chase, but Abby recognized it right out of the hand and took it for a ball.
Hannah Olsharock has just hit 100 pitches. Pitch on the way, swinging. That one's fouled off. 1-1. Just to put a note on that.
Yeah.
I think the most pitches we've seen a pitcher throw at our broadcast was 125. I think that was what I remember.
Right, that was Kaylee Rickson. I don't think we did that game. I think it was an away game. I think she did 112 or something like that. So swinging a ground ball. Going to get through the gap into right field. Falula rounds first. It's all the way up against the fence, by the way. Rounds second. Heading to third. And she's going to hold up there. And then the ball gets away. So Abby's going to come in and scores. Wow. Makes it 4-0. I gotta tell you, that's a great way to start an inning. Or not to start an inning, but
give her there?
That's a triple with an error on the throw.
Okay, that's what okay, good. Thank you. Okay, now up is number 7, the left fielder, Cassandra Tyler. Cassandra is 1 for 3, had a single in the 1st.
That's a strike at the knees. That's interesting. I misspoke. There was 1 out. Still, a good way to. It's a good at bat.
Yeah, heck yeah, you'll take a run anytime, right?
Yeah. His pitch on the way. It's going to be high ball. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 in. Nobody on. Here's the 1-1 to Cassandra Tyler. Where's my mind? Cassandra Tyler. That's going to be strike 2. Yeah. Here's the 1-2. Swinging the ground ball back to O'Sharar. She'll glove and throw it over to first, and the Knight will record out number 2. So 2 down.
And now stepping in will be your shortstop, number 4, Haley Schuffenhauer. Haley is 1 for 3. Had a double, scored a run. I have her for a steal.
First pitch is outside, ball 1.
And I had her down for a fielder's choice. She got on.
Yeah, that's what I have also.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-0. Swinging that one's over Jerry's head. 1-1. Jerry, I want to see you play those.
1 for 2 or 1 for 3 on that?
I've got her 1 for 3.
Okay, thank you.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on for the Highclimbers. Haley Schuffenhauer waiting for the pitch. Be low. Ball 2, 2 and 1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball over to second base. McMahon with it. Throws it to first. And Knight will record the out, and that will be the inning for the Highclimbers. We head to the 7th. Still 4-0. Shelton will be back.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
So we're in the 7th inning. 4-0 Shelton, Black Hills. Coming up.
In the bottom of the 6th inning, the Highclimbers had 1 run on a triple by Abigail Falua. There was 1 error, nobody left on base. And up now is your center fielder, number 20, Tyler Venable. Tyler is 0 for 2. Got a walk back in the 2nd.
First pitch is a swing and a miss for Venable. 0-1. Wolves need some base runners here. They want to stay in this game. Pitch on the way. High. Ball 1, 1-1. Johnny with 73 pitches so far.
You read my mind. I was just going to ask you.
There's a pitch on the way. That one's going to be fouled off. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tyler Venable, leadoff batter for Black Hills here, top of the 7th, 4-0 Shelton. Here's a pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that's out number 1.
And now up is your second baseman, number 10, Haley McMahon. Haley is 0 for 1, did have a sacrifice back in the 2nd. Hit into a double play in the 4th.
And the first pitch, she fouled off the third base line, 0-1. So McMahon will step back in, wait for the 0-1. Foul tip that one. 0-2. So 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 to Haley McMahon. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for Black Hills.
Yeah, Johnny just seems to get stronger.
Yep, she's pretty remarkable.
There's Taryn Kelly who swings in Fowle's first pitch off.
Helped Johnny out a little bit. Johnny missed with that, but she chased it out of the zone and got ahead in the count.
Yeah,
So,
the last couple of innings, she's retired the side in order.
Jerry.
Next pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. Taryn Kelly's the batter. 2 out and an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Johnny Gooley. Outside, strike 3 called.
Wow.
And that will be that on the ball game. 4-0 the final score. We'll take a timeout and be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
We are taking our best shot to strike out hunger in our community. This spring, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and run scored during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
So it's final here at Shelton Fastpitch Field. 4-0 is your final score. Shelton Highclimbers knocking off the Black Hills Wolves, taking the season series 2-1. And since we're still waiting for Jerry to finish.
I'm ready.
Well, now that I'm into this. We're continuing to donate to area food banks based on the number of runs and strikeouts from the games we broadcast so far this spring. We have gathered about $278 for Saints Pantry and have donated over $1,200 since we started this project in December. With this game, we add $14 to that total after 4 runs and 10 strikeouts today. Okay, Jerry, what do you have for total?
Well, I have, Diedrich, Black Hills had 4 hits. They had no runs, and they had 3 errors, Black Hills did, and they left 4 on base. The people that got a hit for Black Hills, McKenna Oderman was 1 for 3, Emma Arco was 1 for 2, Lily Scheib was 1 for 3, and Taryn Kelly was 1 for 3. So a total of 4 hits there. Okay, for the Highclimbers, they had 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 on base. Wow. Okay, but no errors. For the Highclimbers, Abigail Falua was 1 for 4, had a triple. Cassandra Tyler was 1 for 4, had a single. Haley Schuffenhauer was 1 for 4, had a double. Johnny Gooley was 2 for 3, had a double and a single. Kaylee Ricks was 1 for 3, and Michaela Lee was 1 for 3, had a double. and Lexi Rowland was 1 for 3. So a total of 8 hits. Like I said, the other thing that Johnny Gooley did, she had 7 strikeouts.
Yep.
And only 2 walks. Good control overall.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, these last 2 games that we've watched her pitch, she's been locked in, and it's been a real joy to watch her work. And Michaela's doing a good job back behind the plate, helping working that battery, and those two are locked in together. And Johnny, 2 for 3 on the day, and a complete game shutout. What more do you want out of a player? I mean, that's it.
And the other thing is the bottom of the order did well.
Yeah.
For the Highclimbers.
Yep. The bottom of the order accounted for half the runs today, and the top of the order brought in the other half. So it's a good, well-rounded game played by the Highclimbers. Defensively, you said it, Jerry. No errors, right? I mean, that's such a help to the pitcher when players get on base that you can get them out of there, and it's just good, sound softball. It's really, really fun to watch.
And the Highclimber battery, the pitcher and the catcher, are just improving so much.
Oh yeah,
And they're backed up by a good infield,
yep.
And the outfield has played well all season defensively.
Yep.
So I'm proud of them.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a joy for sure to watch these ladies play, and looking forward to what the rest of the week has to bring.
And I thought it was a great senior recognition tonight.
Yep.
Just a great recognition to recognize 5 girls, I think. 5.
I think so.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Well, next up for the Highclimbers, they host Aberdeen on Wednesday. We'll be on hand for that game. The Wolves will host Tumwater also on Wednesday. Our next broadcast is tomorrow when the Shelton baseball team hosts Black Hills. First pitch is 4:30. Anything else to add, gentlemen?
No, I'm good.
I'm good. Nice job, Diedrich. Thank you for getting here. I know it was a little frustrating at the beginning, having to wait for 15 minutes. They always say you got to look at every railroad crossing.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to look. I could see me and about 20 other cars. I was not one of the ones that turned around and went around. I just was like,
Was that out of Johnsbury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just frustrating to see if trains sit there and sit there and sit there.
It's
And then
a thing.
move, and then they move the wrong way.
Oh, God.
And then move again. Yeah. Anyways, sitting around, it usually takes me about 20 minutes to get here. I spend 15
And I
on my
know
car.
how anxious you are to get
I
here
know.
and get ready, but you persevered. Good job.
That's all right. Okay. That will do it for us here at Highclimber Fastpitch, or Shelton Fastpitch Field. Let's get it right. Thanks, as always, to Andy Conklin and Jerry Apple for their help with today's broadcast. Final score again, Shelton 4, Black Hills 0. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Nice to work with you, gentlemen.
You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll talk to you Friday.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.